Well, welcome to the Cooking Corner in the Air Comfort Solutions kitchen. We're happy to welcome back Sharon Stroud doing Mediterranean-Inspired Scrambled Eggs. Thanks for joining us as always.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, it smells amazing as always. Tell us about the ingredients you brought to make this dish.
I'm always trying to get people to eat more vegetables because
healthy is the number one thing.
That is the number one thing, and that's where all of our nutrient density is. The Mediterranean diet has shown over years of studies to prevent all types of diseases, including stroke and heart attack, diabetes, and even healthy aging of the brain for these people that live in the Mediterranean area, which encompasses Greece, southern Italy, and Spain. And the one thing that they all have in common is they use lots of olive oil, and they found very healing benefits to olive oil, and that's what we cooked these veggies in today. And they eat a lot of vegetables. Everything else is kind of a condiment. The cheese, the eggs, the meat, they focus on vegetables. So we started out with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in this pan, and it's cooked down a little bit. We started with bell pepper and onion, and we cooked that for about 5 minutes. That helps release the flavors. Then we added in a medley of all these pretty colors of vegetables. We have purple cabbage.
That means you're really being healthy.
That's right. Well, when you're eating a rainbow, you're getting all kinds of nutrients. Sometimes it gets a little dry, so what we'll do is we'll splash a little extra olive oil in there and turn that fire up.
And then I'm gonna mix it. Look, it looks like I'm assisting.
I'm gonna let that get hot, and we're gonna whisk up some eggs. And I've got some pastured organic eggs here.
And so I know you mentioned to me earlier that you can put any kind of vegetables in here, correct?
You can. I've got red cabbage in there, zucchini, yellow squash, asparagus, cauliflower, whatever you like. So we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of feta cheese. And who doesn't love feta cheese?
I know, it's amazing.
It just adds so much flavor. And we don't use very much. That's what's so great. A little bit of salt. A little bit of fresh pepper, and I'll let you pour that on there if you would. Those are Kalamata olives, which are kind of...
So pour it in here, inside.
Yeah, go ahead and just pour the whole thing in there and stir it up. Those, to me, are the star of the show. They make this taste so good.
And people at home that may be wondering what this tastes like, how would you describe it?
Very Mediterranean. You've got basil in there, you've got oregano. Those are the spices that we put in there. I added some Tuscan
Sunset. The better
Sunset.
version of Zoe's is what I call it.
Exactly.
Zoe's at home.
And Zoe's has good foods for you, but we don't have anything processed in this today. On our plate there, now we're adding a cup of spinach, so if you'll stir that up.
Okay.
And we'll get that fire going really hot.
Okay. And so, just to kind of quicken it up a bit,
yes.
Once you do this, you get an egg.
We have this egg ready to go on that as soon as that gets hot and the spinach is wilted down. And if you serve it with something like the Ezekiel English muffin, you've got a breakfast that not only makes you feel full, you are fueled for hours. You're going to feel good, you're going to have a lot of energy, and you're not going to be hungry for a long time. And that's what we want to do. We want to eat foods that fill us up so we're not snacking on stuff that's not good for us.
Right. Thank you so much, Sharon. As always, we appreciate you. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.